Hey there, guys. How's it going? Sloppy here. Feeling real dumb today. Just recorded an entire episode inside of our lovely Minecraft world with my microphone not plugged in. So, yeah, welcome. Let me show you what I did. Lots of stuff, actually. I went exploring to start us off. I went exploring into the deep west of our world here. I went directly west, wrong button. I went directly west. I've been north, I've been south, I went west, and I found pumpkin. I found pumpkin, which was great. I found pumpkin, and I built a pumpkin farm. That was a lot of what we did. I also made a map of the immediate area. So this is where we are, and this is sort of a map of our area, which is kind of cool. That was fun. A lot of adventuring, though. Didn't find anything too cool. I did put a portal to a mesa biome so we can get some clay and whatnot, which came in handy. But yeah, so let's check out the pumpkin farm. Oh, I also started to design a wall in that episode, which I completely forgot about. So I designed this wall. I want to know what you guys think about it before I build more of it. But I decided I wanted to add some color in the wall. And I felt like this was, there's shape to it, but not, crazy. It's easy to repeat, If you put too much shape, then it becomes kind of a pain to repeat. And then I put some color in it. I used some blue stained clay, and I like it. The only thing I'm thinking is that I might want to make it longer between these stanchions. So, yeah, I want to know what you guys think about the wall before I, do too much in this, too much of it. But, yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the wall. I decided to add some color. I want to put some more stained clay in sort of the builds around the area anyway. I feel like we have a lot of builds and they need a bit of color. So I want to add some stained clay. Anyway, this is going to be a tower, and I'm going to build another tower here that's going to be for melons, and the two towers are going to be sort of a round of a gate. That's sort of how I want to do it. I was thinking about putting the tower back there or whatever, and then I thought, you know what? Let's put towers next to our gates. We're going to have one gate there, one gate here, probably one on that side somewhere, and then that way is going to be our big build. So I thought, you know what? Towers next to the gates, we might as well make this one functional. We're going to rebuild the exact same thing here. This is Exumavoid's design. It's sort of this stackable pumpkin farm where pumpkin grows, or melon. We'll put melon on that side. But the pumpkin grows, and basically you can use pistons to push it, and it all gets collected at the bottom. And it's really easy to build. It's so easy to build. Maybe I'll build a couple layers of the melon one. And basically, I'm going to hook up a clock to it, but right now I just have that. And they sort of separate between these two chests, but yeah, the pumpkins get pushed by the pistons into that water stream down the middle and end up in these chests. It's so easy. It's so easy. So I just need a clock that sends a pulse every now and again. I've made that clock so many times in this world, it seems like. And yeah. And then this side over here is going to be where we have our melon one, which doesn't have to be nearly as big because, frankly, melons, they're kind of useless. But the pumpkins are going to be really nice because of our villagers. So I got to hook up a clock to that and build the melon one. I did a wall. I did a bunch of caving in the area. I did so much stuff, and I'm just super sad that I'm completely lost an episode. But anyway, that's in the past now. Well, just a couple minutes ago I learned that I completely screwed up. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think about the wall. I'm going to build the melon farm right here. And, yeah, I don't know. I found a jungle as well. Found a jungle, which is kind of cool. I don't know what I want to do in today's episode, though. I gotta have a think about it, I think. So give me a minute to figure it out. But that's what we did in the mysterious, non-mic'd up episode. And it was a lot of fun and good. And please let me know what you think about the wall. Now let's move on to something new. All right, let's build a little bit of the melon farm together because I think that would be good. I'm going to give myself a little bit of room here, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Put the dirt in the middle. So there's a couple reasons I'm giving myself room. One is that the storage system's right there, so I don't have a lot of room to do redstone. And that ends up being kind of important. So let's put redstone in this corner and this corner. And then you put a block on top of those. And I just put blocks in these corners as well. Then these corners get torches. You need light, Stuff doesn't grow without light. And you can see these turn off these torches, which is where the pistons go. And then I just hoe the corners, and basically this will grow into this space or this space, and when these get pushed, it pushes it into the middle, which is where we're going to have a ring of water, which is, oh my gosh, my morning voice is so bad. Yeah, basically, that's it. And then when we go up, we go 3 again. It's a very tileable design, which I really like. And yeah. So we go like this, and then it repeats itself, which is kind of cool. Yeah, and then you just do this and this again. So yeah, it repeats itself, and the cool part is you can kind of toggle it the whole way, which is really nice, You can toggle it the whole way. And yeah, one button press, it sends it up these torches. These will flash these pistons and push whatever grew into the next layer. So I'm not going to do too many layers on this, this melon side. Frankly, it just doesn't feel like it needs many. I don't use melons for anything, really. But yeah, so I'm just going to finish what I have. We're going to be a few seeds... We're going to be a few seeds short, which means I'm probably going to... Why did I put those? I'm probably going to let it grow a bit and then use it a touch to finish up. But yeah, that's essentially it. And then I just need to dig away the center point and put the water stream down there, and it all flows and hydrates everything and collects everything at the bottom. So, very cool. Alright, while I'm waiting for the watermelon to grow, I decided to put in the clock that we're going to use. Very simple. Hopper clock into a piston. We've used this many a time. It's a great way to send a pulse. And so now we just need to hook it up to this line and this line here. And that's it. And that'll be done. I'm just waiting for a little bit more watermelon to grow because we have a little bit to add. But yeah, that's done. And then I'm thinking collection we might want to move somewhere else. I was thinking about cleaning this area up a touch, but then I realized that's kind of a big undertaking. I think I might just make a better storage room for this stuff. That might be something that might be worthwhile. I'm just not sure where I want to put that. Like somewhere at the base of these towers would make sense, but I'm not sure sort of where I want to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, so I'm going to think about that for a sec while I wait for the watermelon to grow. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the clock. It's pretty basic, but... yeah, we're only going to go up this high. It's about, I think, 4 or 5 layers. That's way more than enough for watermelon. I don't really, you know, care too much about it. I'm also not going to build more of the wall until I get your guys' opinion. I already said that, but that was yesterday in this recording period. Alright, I guess now it's quite literally waiting for watermelon to grow. It's turned into a bit of a mess. I got water streams going to these chests, and everything's working. Pumpkin's fine. It's right in front of the pumpkin. The melon isn't working. The clock's working fine. It took a little finagling, but it's fine. Everything's good except the melon is getting stuck right there, which means I need ice. I need ice in the worst way possible. And I think I'm going to try and get that. Now, in the Mysterious Lost episode, I went west, couldn't find anything, and I'm thinking I'm going to try adventuring east. I'm going to try adventuring east and try and find... I don't even need packed ice. I would be fine with normal ice. I'd prefer packed ice. But I think I'm going to try and go east and see if I can't find a some sort of biome that I can get ice. Because once I have ice, then that's all done, and that's great. And the other thing I want to do... There's 2 things I want to do. It depends how long it takes me to find ice, but... The other thing is my my villager died over here. I wasn't terribly concerned. I kind of put him out in the open. This was my farmer that I was using. But essentially, I want to create a little farmer shed or some sort of system somewhere that we have a farmer. And I want to connect it up to a few different farms, like the pumpkin and whatnot. I want to have a little farmer's house somewhere that I can go and trade with farmers and basically have all my crops inside of that. So that's another thing I want to build. I'm not sure where I want to build that, but either way, my first priority is to get some ice so that this entire thing can be finished and fully automatic and all that jazz. So give me just a second to do this thing. I just went exploring for about 30 minutes, and boy, is there a lot of deserts and mesas and savannas near me. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to look on a chunk finder program and see where the closest just ice-based biome is. 7,000 to 1,200. Or, if you want to go nether coordinates, 850 by 150. That's very far. That's really far. I think I'm going to go through the nether and make a portal to it, but wow. Very far to get to the closest ice. But you know what? I'm kind of enjoying building in this desert theme. Either way, I'm going to go get that ice. I wanted you guys to know I didn't think it was cheating because it was more like casually looking, you know, and cheating, I guess. But that would have taken forever to find. It's a very small biome surrounded by not very... there's not much ice near me. I'll say that. I looked on a very large map. There is not much ice. Alright, into the nether we go. Polar bear. It's a polar bear. Hello. Hello. Oh. What a cool mob to add to the game that absolutely does nothing. So I came over here. It's an ice plains, which I assumed would have spiky things. Ice spikes, which apparently it does not. So that's fun. Yeah, I do not see any ice spikes. I thought ice plains was where they spawned. Maybe I am completely mistaken. Boy, has it taken a while to get over here too. I had a little run-in with a ghast in the nether, and I hit one of his fireballs, and it happened to hit a zombie pigman, and boy, do they not forget about you when you hit one of them with a gas ball. So I just decided, I was just like, whatever, I'll just go above ground. And that was a really long time. So I'm going to be a little disappointed if there's no ice spikes. I'm going to look around. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully there is some, really. If not, I'll grab some normal ice, but it would be a touch disappointing. Well, I couldn't find packed ice. There was no packed ice over there. I thought they were in ice plains. Apparently, I was wrong. Either way, this normal ice works. I'm just hoping it doesn't melt. Did that melt, or was that just not there? I feel like that might have been melted. Either way, it should be good. I don't see any torches near it anywhere. No, it seems good. Let's just make sure. This one might be. This one's probably fine, I assume. These ones over here, I'm not really, like, I don't know how far, like, the ice thing is from a torch, so in theory it should be good, I hope. And let's, you know what, let's take out this watermelon. Pumpkin's fine, I know that. Let's take out the watermelon, see if anything new goes in. And yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for today. I'm going to leave it to test just a little bit, but well, you know what? I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Let's just toss in... Let's just toss in this, make sure it gets all the way. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. So that's where I'm going to end it today. I don't really have any more time to record after, you know, screwing up an entire recording. But either way, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know if I'm doing anything real dumb or not terrible with this setup. And please let me know what you guys think of the wall. I don't want to build any more until I kind of hear some feedback about it. And once we sort of finalize a wall design, I think we can really pump in some color into the rest of this. And yeah, I think it's... I like it. I'm curious to see what you guys think. We'll tie it into... you know, these whole structures. We're not going to leave this empty or anything. We'll tie it into the gates and whatever. But, yeah, curious to see what you guys think. And I will catch you guys next time. Ciao!